Today I bring back with another video, just like as I promised before that I'm going to bring back-to-back videos, and this video topic is going to be the Spider-Man 2 PS5 versions. Now this game was released back in 2023 for the PS5 exclusive, but after 2 years later they just released for the PC, and the PC port was actually a disaster, just like The Last of Us Part 1. Now when it comes to the good port, there are some kind of like a good example for the PlayStation, which is the God of War 1, God of War Ragnarok, not one, I'm talking about the God of War 2018 version, which is considered as a God of War 1 for some cases, but there are some Spider-Man 2018 or Spider-Man 1, and also the DLC of the Spider-Man 1 part, which is the Spider-Man Miles Morales. These kind of games have a very much of a good optimization, but when it comes to the Last of Us Part 1 and also the Spider-Man 2, they are the great example how you can totally F up to a PC port. Now there was kind of like a Brazilian modders who already released this game from the official release 1 year ago for the Spider-Man unofficial port for the PC version, but that port was also getting a day-by-day update and also having a good amount of performance fixes each and every patches, which is actually interesting to see that a certain amounts of people actually doing hard work to fix a game which a developer should be done in the first place. So that's the main thing what I'm trying to say here. That's not the topic of this video. The main thing is that the video that you are going to see in here, or you can say the gameplay that you are going to see here, it is kind of like a choppy and quality is not even up to the mark, because I pre-recorded this game few months ago when I just got a hand of this Vega 7 and also 5600 GT. Before that I do have a PC of a i3 7th gen and also RX 550, and you already know that how much of a RX 500 series is not even fruitful to these current days games. Why am I saying this? Because recent games cannot even support those games, because AMD does not even providing any of those like AMD updates to these kind of graphics card. For that reason the recent games cannot even unable to run it. Even the GT 1030, which is very much of a like 100 or 150 times lower than those like a top tier cards, this game is able to run it. I'm not saying that run it perfectly. This game is actually opening the game and somehow running like a 1 or 2 FPS, but when it comes to this kind of graphics card they are not even unable to run it. And as you already know that i3 7th gen is not even that of a powerful processor. RX 550 is kind of considered similar to level of a Vega 7, but other than that, if I do have kind of like a quad core or any of those like a old CPU, I would have even already played the Spider-Man 2, but since I don't even have that, then I was kind of like a very much of a enthusiast to play this game. But when I got a hand this kind of new configuration, I played this game and I didn't even have any of those like intention to make it as a benchmark video, but I somewhat like record this gameplay, not even that of a high quality 720p or maybe lower than that, so that's why the quality is very much of a choppy. But when I did that, it was trying to show some people of my friends to say that hey, I can play this game with my iGPU. You do have a dedicated GPU, how much of FPS you are going to. For this kind of interaction, I just totally recorded this gameplay. So when I just tried to delete some of the file from my PC, I found this file, and somewhat I really think that I should have make a video on this instead of totally downloading the whole 150 GB, which is actually a hassle. Trying to do a 1 or 2 minutes or like a 10 minutes video and also downloading the whole things is actually a bit of a hassle. So if I just give you a little bit glimpse of an idea that is this game actually going to be playful for you, if the FPS that you are seeing on the video is actually very suitable for your eyes or for your own personal choice or not, that's totally up to you. That's the main thing what I'm trying to do here. So the settings that I already used in here, which is going to be the FSR 3, ultra performance and the sharpness, somewhat like a middle of a 0.5 to 1, but I really kept to try to 1, because if I just somehow lower it from the 1 or like a lowest amount of possible, the game will be looks much more choppy. So I really maintained it to a 1 sharpness and also make it as a ultra performance and also enabling the FSR 3. Other than that, the settings was actually fine. I do try to enable the frame gen, but frame gen was kind of like giving me a hiccups, not the suitable FPS, so I just totally stop it. If I just somehow enable the frame gen, my FPS would have gone to 60 to almost 70, but you already know that frame gen does not even give you the actual FPS, it just totally give you the fake FPS. So the around of a gameplay that you are going to see in here from right now, the FPS that I was getting around 35 to 40, some of the low demanding area I was getting 45, but some of the high demanding area the FPS dropped down to into a 30, which is the total of a fine. So without further ado, let's see the gameplay showcase.
That guy nearly hit somebody. I better do something. Wait a minute. Think you ran a few reds, guys. Chalk one up for the good guys. Looks like one of Marco's memory crystals Miles told me about. I should check it out.
Afraid of heights? It's Spider-Man!
Come on! You had to know I'd be here sooner or later.
Another?
Now, Spidey!
Grab this!
Get down! Get out of my way! You're not gonna win this!
Next up, booking.